It's on the next page here. Ruins and spoils for Marauder. Fabulous. Let's take a look at the board. Attacks, we've got Marauder, Torturer, and Militia. So that's no bueno. There's village here, multiple villages here to go with Torturer. So Torturer is a big deal. Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time getting around that. And there's extra pile of junks here, and a guaranteed discard attack. So it's gonna be ugly. Attacks are gonna play a big role in what's going on here. Trashing, there's Rats and Procession. That's it actually, and Procession Rats doesn't actually work. I mean, until the Rats pile runs out. So like, while Rats can be a soft counter to Torturer, there really isn't much trashing, and you can't get rid of the Rats until they're all gone. So yeah, the attacks are still a big deal. I don't think you can just do Rats as a counter to straight up. Oh, you know what? I did get crushed in a game once where I was playing like Torturers and like Cultists and stuff against Nick, and he was playing Vault with Rats. Now, Market Square was in that game, so he was playing Vault Market Square with Rats as the enabler because it was the only trashing. And the golds were very important in making that work. He had like 18 Rats, but he had like 12 golds or something ridiculous, and I whined when I lost that game, so that was fun. But you know, there's payload here, like there's bridge and there's tons of stuff you want. You can Procession Fortress to get some really cool stuff. All your draw is $5, so Procession is probably going to be a monster here, yeah? I mean, you want lots of stuff at these different price points. How do you build it? That's a great question. I think, man, I got crushed in a game against AI with Procession and Torturer. Now, there were some other things going on here. I need to be very careful. I think this $3 buy is just a silver. If I get a Shantytown, I'm just going to regret it for the rest of my life. Even though the Necro helps that, I still don't want it. I'd rather open silver. Is that smart? Yeah, you can Procession a Shantytown if you decide you don't want it later. Shantytown's probably the right thing to do. A bridge, huh? I mean, I would have opened with an attack card on 4. That's for sure. I think I have to get the Shantytown here. The only question for me is Militia or Marauder. I mean, both of them can be really annoying, and if he's getting a bridge first... I mean, you can Procession Ruins. It's not fun. I don't like doing it. I feel like the junk is really good. Let's get the Marauder. And here, Shantytown works out perfectly for him and terribly for me. On the bright side, there's still a decent chance that I hit 5 next turn. And I do. Fabulous. And your $4 buy bridge is in this hand. If that had been a Militia, I'd be crying into my pillow right now. I'm definitely going to get a Torturer here. You thinking about getting frisky? You get a Rats. Okay. Now, okay. I should seriously consider getting a Vault over a first Torturer. I mean, he signaled that he's going to play defense here. I need to draw cards. I really want the extra card from Torturer, but like... Vault, I mean, it guarantees me to get more draw, which I really like. Vault feels a little bit better right here. And I think I want a Procession here. He just played 3 Shantytowns and hit all of them. Like, Nick, did you, like, kidnap AI here? I mean, seriously, that's, I wish I could do that. Procession for surezies. I want to get this party going. Now, I have a decision to make. My Marauder's in here, and I sort of would like to play it. Do I play the Shantytown just to give myself a chance of that at the possible cost of $1? Well, you know, I'm going to get whatever I want on this turn anyway, right? I mean, worst case is I can still hit 5. Yeah, I will play the Shantytown just to give myself a chance of playing that Marauder. And a Procession for you. Just fine. And it works out. Now, I could discard the spoils and hit 4. Now, before you poo-poo on that play, like, it's actually not as bad as it sounds. Problem is, I don't particularly want a bunch of spoils in my deck, so I'd rather just spend the spoils, TBH. And, you know, get the card that I want. That I want. Oh, you. And you finally have a terminal. Ruin. Torturer. I'm actually considering Fortress here, but let's get the draw. Here it's going to be either Shantytown or spend the spoils and get Fortress. I think I want the Fortress. Why don't my Shantytown say just +2 cards, +2 actions? That'd be a really good card, you know? Pretty good. I think, how do you do this right? I think I'm going to do... Okay, I think I'm going to do Shantytown, regular Torturer, then process the Marauder. And then I think I'll get another Shantytown here on 3. Because I need more villaginess. More Torturer, please and thank you. I mean, you're going to have a lot of rats, bro. I mean, in game 1, I didn't think you could pull it off, but hey, I mean, who am I to judge? I got crushed in that game. I will play the Necro before this vault. 6 is not an important price point, and I'd rather have the chance to play actions that I draw. Is there any reason not to discard or to discard these coppers? Well, let's just... I don't think there's any reason to do one way or the other. Not with my deck. Boom! Okay. Another Procession would be kind of nice, but draw is really good. So I want it. Yeah, give me more Torturer. I hate you, deck. So much. These are like all 5 action cards. I will get a Fortress here. It's a great Procession target. Yeah, Shantytown is just fine here. Next hand, I'm going to have to get some curses if he tortures me a lot. Well, I mean, that hand was bad. Where? How are you gonna get money? I guess vault, maybe. Here we go. Now, I could make a tech play here. Discard Torturer, Copper, hope to trigger the Shantytown. I mean, I am right before a shuffle. I actually like that a lot. Let's do that. Hope my deck can actually put something together for me next turn. Well, this turn. There we go. Here's a start. Draw me some Torturer. Or not. You know, you could just not. That would be pretty sweet. I need another procession. You have 13 rats in your deck, and you're able to do this? You don't have 13 of them. You have 9 of them. Nice thing is, the rats pile will probably get low. Rats will actually be a really good card at that point. So I do want to pick one up before they're all gone. Well, okay. Rats will be a really good card for me. I don't think it's going to be good for him. Like, he can process them and get them out, but I feel like this is the point where his deck is just garbage. Maybe I'm wrong. Part of me hopes I am, just so I can watch it happen, but I don't know how you guys feel about that. But we're like halfway through this game, and you know, by turn 12 in game 1, I knew that I was going to lose the game, and it was holy crap, dude. What do you have there? A bunch of rats. You have more Torturer. That's really annoying. Well, this is fine. I don't think this is gonna hurt. piles are getting low. This is not sustainable, what he's doing. Perhaps the Marauder wasn't a good choice. I don't know. I don't think the Marauder was terrible. If I'm right about the quality of his deck, I am getting a Rats here. It's happening. Rats is now really good for me. So he has a lead because I have 3 curses. I honestly think that lead is his best chance of winning the game at this point. Now, I don't have any plus buy in my deck right now, but that can change. I really don't want this curse, but I have to give up so much. I have to take it. Oh, whatever. That sucks, but if I can get a province this turn, I should be okay, I guess. You bought a ruin. I can't say I understand why. Have some torturing. Okay. Well, I'm playing the Vault, and I gotta get a province here. This is so terrible. That draw was really bad. Unbelievable. In a deck with how many rats in it? 13 rats. He's able to line this up. That's going to be a problem. I mean, I can't take curses. Or else that empties the pile and he just default wins. Because he can just get 1 rats. This is so terrible. I have a 1-point lead. He could trash the curse in his hand, which he probably will do. No, I have more than a 1-point lead, don't I? I only have 4 curses. Yeah. Okay, the rats is gone. So I have a score of +2. Four torturers in the trash, and only one of them's mine. I think that means he has 3 left in his deck. Which I'm hoping I'm not getting tortured next turn. That seems reasonable. You trash copper. Don't you have a curse in your hand? Am I missing something? Or did you discard it? He discarded it. Okay, it's more difficult for him to trash that curse. Of course, he has shuffled since then, so it's not impossible. There it goes. Okay. So now I have... Is it unreasonable for him to be putting these kind of turns together? It's just... it doesn't seem feasible. He has 4 torturers? Okay, I've miscounted the torturers. I don't think that's terribly important. You have a vault. That's uncomfortable. I don't remember you getting a vault, but you have one. Oh, you're getting double province this turn. That's a problem. All of this junk and you managed to kick off. I don't understand. I've clearly underestimated the capability of your deck. Province double curse wins. Yep, he sees it. Kinda. Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like your deck should not have been able to do that, but I mean, I lost the game, so there's that. Yeah, well, you said that last time, and you make your own shuffle luck. Okay, well, did I get the game log? I did. I guess I'll catch him on the chat. The chat says, AI should not have won at all.